Hi Pump the Jammers, it's Mackenzie Sacre, and I just wanted to come and do some video announcements. It's been a little while since I've done that, so I wanted to check in. I know that we've got some house cleaning things that we need to talk to, and I figured that a video announcement rather than a lengthy text would benefit, so you could see my tone of voice for reals instead of like in a text it gets a little wonky or whatever. Anyways. First things first, let's talk about June. As a team, Pump the Jams had the best month ever. So I know some of you guys have emailed me as individuals kind of feeling a little bit in a funk, and I wanted to tell you that is so completely normal, and please don't worry about that. Brush it off, it's behind you, and you have a new month now. I know that it can be kind of disheartening when you're really close to a promotion and you just miss it by one thing or just a little tiny bit of sales or whatever it is. It kind of is hard to not carry that funk into the next month, but more so than probably any business anywhere. It's a lot like parenting a kid. You get in a fight and your kid goes upstairs and completely forgets about it, and you're still mad when they come down, and then you're like, wait a minute, you're 5, I don't know why I'm fighting with you, I forgive you. And she's like, for what? Wait a minute, I clearly have got off on a tangent here. Does anybody else do that? Okay, anyways, my point is this. It happens, guys. It's totally normal. Don't let that be the thing that makes you give up your Jamberry business. I read this awesome quote on Facebook about failure being when you slash your other 3 tires because you got a flat or something, or success is completely gone when you slash your other 3 tires because you got a flat on one. That's what this is, guys. It's a bump in the road. We got 1 flat tire, we have a spare, we'll fix it, and we'll keep on going. Remember that forward progress is just that. It doesn't have to, you don't have to get a new promotion every month. You don't have to get more sales than you had last month every single month. Is it something to strive for? Absolutely. But if you don't get it, slough it off and get back out there, suit up, show up, and get out there and do it. So don't be frustrated, guys. That said, I wanted to give some recognition to a few people on the team who had really great months, just to let them know that I really appreciate it and to let other people know that it's possible. So without further ado, we'll get to it. Let's start with recruiting stars. The #1 recruiter on the Pump the Jams team is Joy Verts, and she recruited 6 people in June. So hello, new 6 people that joined Joy's team. Welcome. And the second recruiter coming up in second place was Melissa Rio, and she recruited 5. And the following people recruited 4 girls: Haley Kraus, Kimberly Anderson, and Lindsay Dubinsky, and Trish Hinden. So congratulations to you guys. And these 4 ladies recruited 3 girls. April Thompson, Ariel Krigler, Barbara Monroe, and Becky Sealer. So great job, guys. All in all, we ended May with 844 people on our team. We added 268 new members to Pump the Jams, and we ended June with 1,112, which is incredible. So great job. Keep up the good work, guys. It doesn't matter if you're not on this list, slough it off. Let's try to get you there this month. It's a new month, and we're all starting at the same place. The next thing that I wanted to give some shout outs to were the awesome selling stars. So let's talk about PRV. The #1 Pump the Jammer sold $3,012.50, and that person is Amy Giachetti, or as I lovingly refer to as Debbie Gibson. Great job, Amy. Keep up the good work. Our second place Pump the Jammer was Leah Christensen with $27.53. Annalise Wessel? I'm really horrible. Annalise Wessel, $26.01. Bridget Ryan, $22.46. Tammy Blodorn, $21.65. Megan Helmer, $20.92. Jamie Dunn, $19.82. Laura Reverman, $19.41. Kristen Golgart, with 1882, and Laura Malcuso rounds out the top 10 at 1,869. So great job, Sling and Nails. Your guys' PRV is through the roof. It's incredible. We are the varsity team, so keep up the good work. You guys are incredible. We had our best month ever in June, and our total count together, Pump the Jams, slung $322,627. I said dollars too soon. $322,627 worth of a $15 product. So collectively, we're killing it. So you guys, I cannot say enough. Congratulations. Keep up the good work. You're incredible. The last shout out that I wanted to do is top teams. So the #1 top team last month in June was led by Haley Kraus. Jamalicious sold 35,534. The next highest team is led by Leah Christensen, and Jamit sold 32,875. Allie Mallon's team sold 28,320. Brooke Cash, you are next at 21,780. Dorian Momsen, you're next at 20,849. Regina Santos, you come in next at 20,571. Krista Michael, your team is next in at 19,680. Heather Averick, you're next at 19,593. Anna Hugh, you're next at 17,431. And Nikki Kubicki, your team rounds out the top 10 at 15,639. Incredible, guys. Like, I know I say this every time, but it just blows my mind how amazing you guys are doing and how you're putting so much into your businesses and you're just rocking it. So great, 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 great job. I'm so excited to be on this team with you and be a part of this journey with you because it is so incredible. So that said, I know that you guys some of you are frustrated because there is a lot of changes happening right now within the company. But I want to assure you that yes, things are changing, but it will be for the better. I know that you guys are worried that your personalities won't show through in your parties and that you've put in a lot of work to make your parties what they are. And I totally agree. I totally get that because I too have had the same worries and the same frustrations. But being in a leadership position within the company, I've got access to some of the higher up groups, and I'm telling you, I've gotten a little bit of a sneak peek at what's coming, and it's going to completely change what we're doing and make it 1,000 times better. So all of those frustrations and fears that you guys are feeling, if you can just hang on for a couple more days until all of these things roll out on the 15th, you're going to see too that these changes really are for our benefit. I know change isn't easy, and I know change is kind of scary, but the Meet FM is going to roll out the Easy Party, where people are going to be able to shop and browse the catalog right on Facebook, and then when they check out, they'll go immediately to your website. So Home Office is coming out with a ton more images. You are not limited to what's in the Flickr right now. There is a lot more coming. And your personalities, you guys are amazing. And I know that your personalities will still shine through because there's no way that they won't. I know that it's scary, but I've been to a lot of parties hosted by a lot of different consultants in this group, and every time I take something away and I'm like, holy crap, that was awesome, why didn't I think of that? And I steal it because your personalities are so incredible and magnetic that people want to be around you, and it's awesome. So please, please don't worry. I know it's so dumb for me to sit here in my computer room in Montana and try to convince you through the computer screen that everything's gonna be okay, babies, but it really is, I promise. What they're doing it for two reasons. The first is they don't want us to spend our time creating images and searching the internet and stealing images and making funny games and cute sayings because that limits our income producing activities. The company realizes that we need a lot of things to keep the parties interesting and keep them not being all exactly the same. They see that, you guys, they know. But it's limiting the time that we're spending on that takes away from the time that we could be out there getting parties or out there posting parties or out there meeting with a potential recruit for coffee or any of those things. So they're doing this to make our lives easier. All of those things will be available. They're making games, they're making fun things that we can post in there that is directly from home office. It'll be compliant, so nobody will be at risk of going to Facebook jail or any of those things. So just wait, hold your freak out for just a couple more days, because I think once you see what they're actually doing, that's really, really gonna help. The other thing is Grow Social is coming out on the 15th. I got an itch, my eye itches. And that is really gonna help us do a couple of things. We're gonna have customizable tabs, and they're gonna be super user-friendly for our clients and our customers and potential recruits. So they'll be able to go to our Facebook pages and say, oh, I might be interested in hosting a party, click, and then it'll take them to this great home office compliant with Facebook and everybody's happy image where they can click a button and instantly go to your website for whatever it is they're looking for. So that's gonna be awesome. The other thing that Grow Social is gonna do is make Facebook and home office compliant sweepstakes so we can do giveaways without the risk of Facebook jail. So just hold off. I know that it's scary, but I promise you guys that what they're doing, it really is for us. I swear to you, you can ask anybody that went to conference. We all sat up there and watched Adam, who is the CEO, cry. Like literally the dude cried because his heart is absolutely for us. He loves hearing our stories, my story, your story, about how Jamberry has completely changed our families' lives. That's what they're here for, guys. Honestly, that is where their heart is. And they're doing these things not to hurt us, but to help us. I promise. I know that. I know how that sounds. It sounds ridiculous, but I promise you that really is the case. The next thing, I'm a little bit nervous because I know it's going to cause mass hysteria, but the company has gotten a lot of feedback from people and Facebook about group parties. And I know a lot of you run group parties and you don't have to stop, but there are some things that are going to be different. So if you use groups rather than events, you cannot have your hostess just add her friends to the group anymore. The reason for that is the company wants you need to ask your hostess to private message the girls that she would like to invite and say, this is what I'm doing, would you like to come to this group? And you have to get permission. I know what you're thinking. Some of you are freaking out right now, and I totally get that, but the reason is this. People, specific individuals, and also Facebook have emailed Jamberry Home Office people saying, I am so tired of like 10,000 of your consultants putting me into a group that I don't want to be in. Like, you can hear it. That sounded like really not how I meant it. It's just people are like sick of that. I get it. You get it. You don't want to be added to groups that you don't want to be a part of either. So make sure either start using events where your hostess can invite whomever because they can say yes or no. But stop having your hostesses just put people into groups. We cannot do that anymore. Are you scared? Are you angry? I don't know. If you have questions about this, let me know. I know that so many of these changes are meeting some pretty serious opposition, but the company really is doing what is best for us as consultants, them as a company, what Facebook is wanting us to do so they don't shut us down and completely eliminate us from Facebook, because that would take a lot of us completely out of the game. So please be respectful of that. And if you have questions or you would like to visit with that further, I'm more than happy to do that. I know that, I know. Trust me, I get it, I know. But events are great. A lot of whether or not you have a successful party comes down to hostess coaching. So make sure you're spending time with your hostess. Make sure you're letting her know what you need from her for her party to be successful. Make sure you're sending things to her throughout the week or 2 weeks for her to post. Send her text and pictures if that's what makes it easier. Make sure she's posting her JamaCures. Make sure, you know, she's interacting with you by commenting and liking and tagging her friends and doing all the things that she can do legally to keep us all out of Facebook prison. So that's pretty much it. I do want to end on a positive note, so I wanted to give some shout outs to some ladies from July. I'm going to give you the top 3 rising stars in each category. So we'll start off with recruiting. Our number 1 recruiter so far for July is Laura Malcuso, and she has recruited 4 ladies. So awesome job, Laura. That is fantastic for us only being not even halfway through the month. So great job. Whitney Trusty, you have recruited 3 girls, so fantastic. And the following people have recruited 2. Angela Bichon, Ariel Krigler, Carmen Garcia Gomez, Elizabeth Adam, Elizabeth Perry, Jessica Barish, Joy Vertz, and Julie Ariello. Julie A. Great job. Selling stars, these are the top 3 PRVs. Number 1 top PRV this month, Laura Malcuso, with $2,225. So not only, Laura, you are rocking it. You not only are our top recruiter, but you're also our top sales lady. So holla at you. Awesome job. Keep up the good work, mama. Number 2 is Amy Giachetti with $1,439. And number 3 is Joy Vertz with $1,388. Awesome job, ladies. Keep up the good work. The last thing that I wanted to shout out is team builders. Number 1 is Allie Mallon, and your team already has sold $12,116. So great job, Team Allie. Haley Kraus, you're number 2 with $9,063, and Leah Christensen, you round out the top 3 with $9,063. So awesome job to those ladies and to all of you. Guys, keep moving forward. There is nowhere to go but up, and I am so excited to be on this journey with you. You guys are the best. I'm so grateful for you, and I hope that I hope that you, I don't even know what to say. I know this is scary, but let's get through this together because it affects everybody, and I promise you when we come out the other side, we're gonna be better for it. So this is where the tough get going and the going gets tough, or the going gets tough and the whatever. Just stick with it because it's worth it, and literally there's so much potential here. So I love you guys, and congratulations to all of our top achievers. Keep up the good work, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.